There it is. Now, in part one of lifting the off-road AU Falcon, I built these spacers. These will bolt onto the rear suspension and lift up the car by 80 millimeters or more than 3 inches. I got them mostly done and figured out, but before I beef them up to withstand, let's say, if the car goes airborne for some reason, I do want them to be strong enough to handle such abuse, but before I beef them up, I do want to do a quick test fit on the car and just make sure everything fits, because I am worried about one thing. So last week when I removed the shocks and the coil springs, there was barely enough space to get those coil springs out, and now by adding something on top of the coil springs and the shocks, I'm a little worried that I won't get them in there. So what I'm thinking is, if I loosen up these arms, I already got that one off, might loosen up the prop shaft as well as these arms over here, and then hopefully the diff will go down a bit more. What I'm going to do is bolt up the lift kit and then loosen up those arms and everything, see if the diff can lower back down, add the coil springs, and then we'll see how high the car is going to sit. I think it's going to be pretty high. Might need to build some spaces for the front as well. That's not part of the plan, but we'll see. But let's get started on this. Well, that was easier said than done. It took me the rest of the evening to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get these coils back where they need to be. Did end up removing the prop shaft, getting that out of there, as well as the sway bar. So this one over here, got the bushings out of that, and I think we have a plan. So the plan now is that we won't be test fitting everything, because I'm not going to loosen up everything get the coil springs in there, tighten up everything, see if it works, and then remove everything again to get it painted and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead, paint everything and get it ready to go in for the final time. Hopefully all my measurements and everything work out. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not good with that. I'm gonna do one side at a time, removing this arm over here. I don't want to remove both arms because then the diff wants to twist and it's kind of heavy. So I'm gonna do one side at a time and see how it goes. Before we get into that, I also did end up welding these up. So what I did was take some angle iron and just weld 4 pieces to each of them. They ended up not looking too good, but I don't want them to look good, or I don't need them to look good. They just need to be strong like bull. So let's get these painted, start installing them. Hopefully we'll have a proper lift kit in the off-road AU Falcon. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's see. Wait, what? Holy sh! Would you just look at that? Can't believe this turned out this good. I did some vigorous testing and I think it's gonna work. Just got the car pushed to over here to have a better look at it, and very happy with how this came out, but I do think I need to do something in the front as well. But I do have some bad news. I can't for the life of me get this thing to fire up again, and I can't figure out what the hell the problem is. I did start messing around with the wiring and such, but still with no luck. So I guess that's going to be it for this video. At least we got that done. As we know, the car is for sale and I don't want to sell it as a non-runner because I'm going to get next to nothing for it. So let's figure that out. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to leave a like and then I'll see you in the next one.